22 million views, 8.4 million, 5 million. These inspirational Instagram reels are getting over millions of views nowadays. This account got over 380,000 followers and making thousands of dollars. And guess what? The account is only 9 months old up to now. Today I'm going to share with you an actionable step-by-step plan, my marketing research process, quotes ideas, editing theory, and combining music tracks to create viral Instagram motivational style short-form reels using just 4 tools in less than 15 minutes. Let's get started with step 1 and figure out what people are watching today. I'm going to search for motivation on Instagram. I spent a little bit of time scrolling through reels and found that these kinds of empowering videos were getting millions of hits.
Your mind is a magnet. If you think of blessings, you attract blessings. If you think of life is like a gym. If you look over to the right, there will always be somebody in better shape. Rule number 22. If you repeatedly have to tell someone the same exact thing, love is nothing without action. Trust is nothing without... I'm the type of person that notices everything but stays quiet.
I came across this page called MindGrade that has 380,000 followers. The common thing of these motivational reels are literally just taking the same voiceover, are made with random but nice-looking footage, and have a dark and mysterious feel. Now I'm going to show you how to make these videos in the easiest way. Let's just do that. Alright, let's come up with some viral specific quotes ideas for this. I'm going to head over to ChatGPT. So we want to use ChatGPT to create these inspirational and uplifting quotes for our videos. I had a little bit of time to try different prompts and eventually came up with a following that works extremely. I've added a twist to this method, so here's what I did. I commanded ChatGPT to write the quotes easy to understand and express using simple words. Later on, ChatGPT will give us 10 marginally short quotes. We could use these quotes are almost all just one-sentence quote. This way the reel would be only a few seconds long, which in my point of view is too short. To make them longer, we have to use the following prompt to clearly ask the ChatGPT to add a second portion to these quotes. Again, commanding it to make them easy to understand and express using simple words. Hence, ChatGPT will add another sentence related to the first one to the quotes, thereby making them longer, and as you can see, ChatGPT has expanded the quotes. We can see those are still a bit short. What we can do is again ask to add more portions to each phrase until we reach the right length. Although 3 sentences will make a video that's 15 to 20 seconds long, which is pretty good. Alright, now the most important part is the recording voiceover. After trying a few AI text-to-speech software, I came across ElevenLabs, and there was a voice that could be a perfect fit for the video. Following this, go to the ElevenLabs voice library, and then choose the male voiceovers. Here you can look for the voiceover named Marcus. This voice is mysterious and authoritative. Click the name and add it to your voice lab. Now simply go to the ChatGPT and copy a quote and paste it into ElevenLabs. You can make voice changes in the voice setting, but for this tutorial, I'm not going to change these. After making changes, you can generate the voice clip and regenerate as long as you like until you reach the desired voiceover. Yeah, cool. Click the download button. Sure, for collecting stock footage and combining it with over voiceover, you can use a free web-based video editor like InVideo or Flicky will work perfectly fine. For this tutorial, I'm going to use Canva. What's cool about Canva is that there are pre-made templates here depending on what kind of content you're making. So, for our purpose, we'll click Instagram Reels, and it'll automatically crop our video to the correct size. We'll get our voice clip loaded in here, and drag it to the timeline at the same time, add new pages, according to the duration of the clip. Nearly 20 seconds is much enough. Now it's time to pick out some stock footages for use in our project. The best part of this method is that you can use any kind of footage you want. Here's what I mean. This is one of the most recent videos from the channel I showed you earlier. Check out the kind of footage they use. Workout in the forest, a goat with horn, a road in a jungle, and a brave lion. We can realize that these video clips are not related to each other. The only similarity is, every video clips are highly filmic. I'm going to show you that the specific footage we select won't really affect our visual stunnings. By simply searching, for instance, for cinematic footage and almost randomly selecting them. Maybe also some boxing footage, because life is a fight. Few footages for nature, because it reminds us that we are a part of something much larger than ourselves. People climbing a mountain, the twilight sky, reminds that even the darkest of nights will eventually give way to a new dawn. And lastly, top of a mountain, The first thing you should do is go through and just chop out any useless fluff or air. Any parts of the video that don't directly move the story forward has to go do. Especially mute the sounds of video clips and make some changes, like slow motion and fast. Cool, I think this is super solid for our first video. Let's go ahead and export it, using the standard settings for now. Cool, let's move to add some viral music tracks for this video. On Instagram, everybody uses copyrighted music, without problems, because most theme pages have been monetized with so-called shoutouts, affiliate marketing, or sponsors, and not with ads on their reels. However, the safest way is always to use royalty-free music. I would suggest searching on Google for royalty-free music. Keep in mind that some websites require a subscription to use the music. By the way, there are also a lot where you can download songs for free. Alright, let's go to CapCut. This is an awesome free editing tool with a lot of great features. I personally really like this, and highly recommend it for simple video editing. Import your video from Canva and the music you selected, drag the music file to the bottom of the screen. Background music is doing a great role for inspirational videos. Then we have to play the song to determine the drop or climax. If you're not sure where the drop or climax is, try listening to the song a few times. Let me show you an example. Cool. In this music track here may be the climax point. We'll take our cursor over to the ending click and drag to the left just to remove all that. And if you aren't able to find the climax point, make the end fade out smoothly, then it'll be perfect. Now I'm going to lower the volume of the music a bit. You can do this by selecting the music and dragging the volume slider to the left in the top right corner of the screen. And now this part is done. The common thing of these motivational videos have a bit of a darker and mysterious feel, as I showed you earlier. This is achieved with color grading the videos. So color grading really is almost an art. Alright, we have to select the video and then go to adjustment in the top right corner. Here you have lots of settings you can change, and you will need to adjust it depending on the video. For instance, the temperature gives the video a more warm or cold feeling by making it more yellow or blue. So we want to make the video mysterious and dark. Then I would suggest starting with lowering the temperature, hue and saturation sliders to -30, then the brightness to -15, and the contrast to 15. And as you can see, the video has a more darker and mysterious feel. Might look a little tedious, but I promise you with some practice would become very efficient at it. I would say this took me 5 minutes to go through and do this whole thing. This is where you're going to be taking a little bit of creative action on your own, which is how you're going to be unique. Cool. And through my market research, I noticed that the Reels have engaging captions perform the best. So the awesome thing about Canva is that it will auto-generate captions based on your video with just a click of the button. So let's do it and see how it works. First, you want to place the subtitles in the middle of the screen, and let's make them a little bit bigger by increasing the font size. As you can see, the text is a bit too long, so I'm going to captions in the top right corner. Here you can see every separate part of the subtitles. You can now simply select the part of the subtitles you want to split, and hit enter. And it is now divided into 2 smaller parts, and repeat this step for the rest of the subtitles. And then inside the app here, we can then play around with the font style. I would suggest something with a classic feeling. I think I'm liking this font style. If you want to have a better look, you can select the expand icon to make it full screen. And then you can actually go in and play with the animation on the text, which is pretty awesome. There are a few options here. Just choose one that you like or the one that you found worked best during your market research phase. Now let's take a look at the result.
Success is not about reaching the top, but about the progress you make on the climb. Success is not only reaching your goal, but also the journey to get there. The journey shapes you. It's about the hard work and effort you invest. Enjoy the journey and celebrate your growth.
Lovely, the subtitles are all fitting nicely, the video has a darker and mysterious feel, and the speech ends just before the drop of the music smoothly. Cool, I think this is super solid for our first video. Let's go ahead and export. It uses the standard settings for now, so just sack up and start today. This is the easiest and fastest way to make these videos. If you do go through with this, And I really hope that you do drop a link to your new Instagram page down in the comments. I'll follow it on every one of my accounts. I have put all the ChatGPT prompts and the links of the tools I used in the description of this video. You're still looking for ways to make money online, feel free to like and subscribe. I've got plenty more ideas coming. Take it easy and good luck. Until next time.